Hey everybody, welcome to the Dying Podcast. I'm here with a very special fucking guest, dude. What's his name? This boy. Go ahead and introduce yourself. What do you do?
Hey,
who are you?
I'm Keaton, or Defend the End, mostly just Keaton nowadays. I put some stuff on my YouTube channel, but mostly on the End Media YouTube channel. Run a pot.
Plug yourself after we're fucking done.
You said
right?
introduce yourself.
You say who are you, not what your fucking shtick
I
is.
run a podcast and a media channel.
We'll let you plug all your shit after the show.
After everyone leaves, that's when you get to plug your
Selfish
shit.
young boy.
You told me to, okay, alright, go.
We're good?
Why am I here?
You're good?
Why the fuck am I here? Explain this.
Well, you know, we heard you knew that guy from fucking roosterteeth.com.
Oh, I've
Tell
been
us
on
a little
Rooster
bit
Teeth,
about that. You worked at Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, well, I've worked freelance with Rooster Teeth as a PA and an extra on a few things. A lot of $1 Million, but a lot of day 5. I almost said day Z there.
A lot of confidential things.
Yeah, I can't talk too much about what I've done, at least on day 5, because day 5 isn't starting to come out till like August or something like that. But
Why the fuck did we get him on here then?
What?
Why the fuck did we get this guy on here? Can't even leak trade secrets.
I'm an actor, don't you know? Not really. I don't even know. I don't really want to act. I'm more of a crew kind of guy, but I've only done like a few crew gigs, so I don't know. I don't know what I want to do as far as production. Mostly direct, but who doesn't, you know?
So when's the next Let's Play channel coming out?
When's the next Let's Play channel? It's a great question. We'll probably do some more gaming stuff on the End Media whenever we're not fucking busy as shit.
I want to see the End Media in Rooster Teeth.
Can you get them signed to Rooster
In
Teeth?
Rooster Teeth.
If they would just buy our channel, they could probably buy it for $1.
Do you know how hard it is to get into Rooster Teeth? That's one thing. I've noticed so many people are getting signed with Rooster Teeth these days. Do you know any of what's going on there?
They just acquire a lot of people.
Just collect them, take them from
I
their
guess,
homes?
kind of like Pokemon. They recently got some guy named JT Machinima, and I have no idea who he is. Upon looking at his channel, all it is like video game song parodies. So I'm like, oh, that's a thing, I guess. So, yeah.
Huh.
I guess they're trying to cover all their bases there.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's because Game Attack dropped out, and Screw Attack is kind of getting disbanded, but kind of not. Because like all the people.
SourceFed died too. SourceFed nerds, so might as well try to scramble and grab some of those people.
What
are they doing?
SourceFed people.
Who knows?
Yeah.
They all kind of just scattered. I think the only people that survived
Steven
were the people that got out, Steven Suptic, and the people who got out just before it went to shit.
Yeah, because they probably had more time. Because
they had time to get new jobs.
Yeah, because whenever they announced it like what, a week or two before they actually shut down. That's so fucked.
Yeah. So that's the thing. If you don't know what happened, basically Discovery Channel owned SourceFed and its sister channels, and then they're like, yeah, we don't really want it anymore, so they sold it. And then the other company that bought it just shut it the fuck down. Fired everyone, then took the channels, changed the name, kept all the old videos up, and then hired new shittier people to do videos for them. And I don't know if they still do that now.
Sounds about right. I know that's what they do. They changed SourceFed Nerd, the channel for it, into
now this,
so that they could keep like the millions of subscribers. But they instantly, as soon as people realized what they were doing, they lost
100,000.
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
Yeah, because it's obvious what they did.
Yeah. Yeah, because basically the company that owned Now This is the one that bought up the fucking channels off of whoever the fuck sold it.
This is a fucking boring ass conversation.
Well, I mean, it's just interesting, you know?
I'm gonna interject my 2 cents here. Alright, I just want you to know, I'm falling asleep here right now.
Okay, little bitch.
Alright.
Andy, what are you
Sorry.
up to?
Tell us about something.
How
about you fucking tell us something interesting?
What were we talking about? Hold on, I can say something interesting. I zoned out, I'll be honest. I was just kind of like, oh, they're talking about fucking something.
Talking about the vicious world of business.
I didn't want to interrupt.
And entertainment.
Talking about the world of business
and entertainment and how fucked it is.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Entertainment media isn't great.
So you want me to like put my 2 cents in?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think of?
All right.
What do you think of the new Mummy movie and Tom Cruise? You know, that's just a good metaphor for the entertainment industry these days. It just fucking takes something that was good and then fucking slap a new coat of paint on it and sell it again.
It lives and breathes mediocrity, you know.
Who, Tom
Yeah.
Cruise?
No, just
Let's talk
like
about the entertainment
everything.
industry.
It's not even like original ideas are gone out the window. It's games. Let's
If there are
remake
no
old
tits,
games.
If there are no tits and ass, then it's not
Sucks.
good.
You gotta get big titty anime girl on every show. That's why we're putting tits in every thumbnail from now on.
Tits. I demand tits in the thumbnail for this
If
video.
audio
Oh, yeah.
listeners, come to YouTube and look at tits. We'll just it's just a
do
looping
that.
gif of tits on every video podcast. So if you want to be entertained,
I would watch that. I'd click on that podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
well, there you go.
So there you go. There's my 2 cents. My 2 cents. It sucks. It sucks. It's going downhill. When's the next fucking Predators movie? When's the next Ghostbusters 2?
That's not gonna happen. Let's be honest, though.
When's the next Power Rangers?
I do want the next Power Rangers movie, though.
Fuck the first one. This
Really?
one
I
was
liked
so
the first
shit
one.
though.
I liked it. I understand
so
their weird parts.
mediocre
I'm not.
and so poorly done.
I think it was passable.
That's
I
the
was like,
fucking problem. Every movie,
I know.
every game, everything is passable now. It's never like, let's try to make something good. Let's just make something that kind of slips by and makes its money.
You know, there's a CEO out there that fucking just whips his dick out and like just slaps it on every fucking like consumer's face. And it's like, hey, you're gonna like it. You know you're gonna like it. So you're gonna buy it. You're gonna buy tickets. You're gonna buy a game. You're gonna buy fucking whatever we sell because fuck you. You're a conformist little cunt.
All you have to do is either cash in on nostalgia or make a sequel to something that was successful prior.
Oh my god, I've seen Transformers before. It's so good. I love it.
I don't know who. People were talking about that a lot with like Sony's E3 press conferences. Like a lot of it's just banking on nostalgia. It's not even just entertainment; it's video games too nowadays. Because like for whatever reason, despite the fact that we're like 3 or 4 years into this console generation, we're still remaking and remastering games.
There's no honestly.
Shadow of the Colossus.
I tried to look at.
Granted, I really want to play the Shadow of the Colossus remaster because it looks good.
It's the second fucking remaster. It's been remastered twice now.
Yeah, but now it looks even better and more people can play it. Like.
But now,
all they had to do was release the fucking PS3 remaster on the PlayStation Network store for fucking $10.
See, yeah, they could have, and you probably could still get it. But
let's make your fucking money.
Their remaster looks pretty good.
Let's make sequels to fucking games. Let's give up on new IPs, give up on original concepts for everything. The only thing that honestly keeps making original concepts is television, but fucking they always get canceled because they don't work.
Television. You're saying television comes up with original ideas?
Like, how many Netflix original series have you seen that are actually kind of like, new and refreshing?
Well, not very many, I'll be honest. I'll tell you that.
A few.
There's a couple good ones. Even if it's new and refreshing.
Well, you were just talking about
it. Doesn't mean shit.
You're just talking about it.
Doesn't mean shit if it ain't fucking good.
That Stars show.
Little fucking shit. I will quit right fucking now if you don't agree with me. I swear to God. That'll be the end. This is it. I
personally like American Gods. I don't know if that's
American Gods. Yeah, that was the show. That's a new concept.
That I'm actually watching it.
I'm fully caught up as of episode 7. I think is the one that's out right now, and
you just fucking dated this podcast.
Fuck you. I think it's pretty neat, but I feel like not much has happened in like 7 episodes, and I feel like it's just being dragged out so that they can make another season.
Well, the thing is that's the thing though. It's that. Like television, if you create an original idea, it's really hard to make it work without you have to fit the industry standard of like let's.
It's based on a book though.
It is.
So they only have so
fucking. There you go. So it's another adaptation. So nothing is original. Yeah. I tried so hard.
Game of Thrones is an adaptation.
Hold on. What about Nintendo's like Mario and Rabbids Land?
It's a fucking sequel and a fucking tie-in. That's not an original idea.
It's a crossover, but it's an original idea. Technically,
it's not. It's a fucking strategy game knockoff. It looks like XCOM.
All right, what do you like? Tell me what you like right now, so I can shit all over it, you motherfucker.
How many
trying to talk shit about my fucking Rabbids?
How many Roblox sequels have you seen? None. Roblox is an original idea.
Roblox was around a long time before Minecraft, right?
Yeah, I played Roblox before fucking Minecraft even existed when I was little. Roblox was the shit.
Technically, even RuneScape was an original idea.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't. It was kind of just like a cash-in MMO after World of Warcraft came out. For like.
Yeah. What about Mario? Was that original? That was original.
Yeah. I mean,
first one.
Yeah.
At least they kind of do new stuff with each one, kind of.
I just realized I just went back in time and we're talking about like the present day.
What do you
So I mean, I guess it doesn't really.
You can't really something that was a fucking forerunner can't really be a non-original idea because there's nothing before it. It was just the first thing.
Okay, hold on. I got a couple. There's movies concepts, that can be considered interesting. Like there was The Mountain Between Us that probably has been done before. but
Passengers was an original idea-ish, wasn't it? But it fucking sucked.
Okay.
So
The Mountain Between Us is basically like, okay, these two strangers, they both have to go to this fucking the same place within the same day, pretty much. They're like, let's work together. They hire this fucking guy who drives like a small plane. They fly over the mountains. They crash, essentially. But it's not a romance, but they have to survive. It's pretty much that's the movie.
isn't it that movie about those soccer guys that fucking ate each other?
No, I don't think that's it. That's a different one.
Well, they were flying and they had
Yeah,
to
it's something
survive.
like that. It's either like that or Survive or some shit like that.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Neither have I have not seen.
I tried to watch it, but I couldn't stomach it. It was kind of fucking gross.
I'll tell you something. There's two movie tragedies that have kind of some similar. They're similar, but they kind of borrowed stuff from each other in a weird way. Like there's Titanic, and then there's Poseidon Adventure. I don't know if you've ever heard of that movie.
What the fuck
The
is
Poseidon
that?
Adventure.
The fuck is that?
It's a fucking movie about a ship called the Poseidon that actually crashed, or like that actually sunk to the bottom of the ocean.
Are you
can't say a fucking
based
movie
on each
is-
other if the Titanic was a real thing. You know that, right?
And the Poseidon
But
was
so
a
was the
real thing
Poseidon.
according to you, so they can't be borrowing from each other. They're the exact same fucking thing. Boat sank. It happens. You can't fucking say this movie's a copy of Titanic, because then you're like, so basically this fucking boat crashed just to
The
copy the
Poseidon
Titanic
copied the
and make this
Titanic,
fucking movie.
The actual boat.
It's a similar because there's two people that fell in love.
Well, that's stupid.
So-
I fucking hate that. Let's make a tragedy movie
and then one of them
fucking
died,
have a
though.
romance plot in it.
But then one of them died, so it's like similar still, you know?
See, the thing about Titanic
You just-
though is that like it's mostly character based, and it's not about the disaster until like the very last part, and then it's about how the characters interact during that time.
You know what was a good
Carol.
disaster movie?
San Andreas.
Deepwater Horizon was a fucking good movie, and they're doing a fucking Matt Damon series of Mark Wahlberg series
Yeah,
of
Mark
him
Wahlberg.
fucking.
It's the
Hold
same
on,
director
hold
every
being
time.
present.
What about 2012 with John Cusack?
I remember
Cusack.
watching that and I fucking hated it. It sucked.
There's actually a fucking new disaster movie coming out called Geostorm,
It's called what?
and it looks like fucking garbage.
What's it called?
Geostorm.
That
What the
sounds like
fuck?
garbage. I bet.
I
I'll tell you why.
I'll
I'll
look
tell
it
you
up.
why
It
the
sounds like a
trailer looks
sci-fi
like shit.
movie.
It's not. It's like, okay, the world's fucking ending because of, like really bad disaster storms or whatever. But there's not a single character introduced in the trailer, so it's just CGI fucking people dying.
Wasn't there like a fucking
To, like-
tornado movie called? Was it called like Twister or something like that? Where
Yeah, that was a
like,
classic.
There was
though.
Twister, but
something
there was
like
one
that.
recently.
It was just a fucking tornado movie.
Yeah, but it's from the
There was one
90s
recently.
though.
No,
one
it was
recently,
recent.
though.
It was just a tornado movie. It's like, oh, planes are getting lifted on the ground. I was like, okay, I don't care about
Yeah, I forgot what
this.
that movie was called.
It's some. I thought it was like Twister or something like that, but it's something similar to that. And it's
Twister's
like,
a
it doesn't matter.
90s tornado movie.
It's just
I remember it was so funny that one of the guys was just like, he was running and then he just got taken by a tornado.
we have to go back
He
and
just
get him.
But he died because it was a fire tornado.
What the fuck?
It's like a 5-year-old wrote the fucking movie.
There's a movie called I saw it the other day. It just kind of like wandered its way onto cable, and it was called Fire Serpent, and it's this fucking movie about a giant fire snake tornado that is wreaking havoc, and the government's trying to stop it, and it
Is
made
it like
no
a
fucking
shitty
sense.
sci-fi movie?
It is a shitty sci-fi movie. It got like a 2 on IMDb, and I've never seen a movie that would just. It literally looked like some fucking like 12-year-old's YouTube skit. And the
That's the
CGI was
asylum
like
for you.
drag and drop, like fucking Sony Vegas effects, and it was, dude, I don't know how this movie is like, who produces that and thinks it's
Asylum, Asylum's like the big one.
good? It wasn't Asylum. It was some fucking random studio. It was in 2015, and it looked like it was from goddamn
Asylum's still
2001.
doing shit. Yeah, there are other like mock blockbuster
Makes me
things.
fucking sick. I'm sitting here making
It's pretty
Minecraft
fucking-
videos, making no money, and these guys making billions of dollars on these fucking shitty movies.
They're not making billions of dollars. They're making more profit, obviously, because they make them for dirt cheap and don't give a shit. And then they get like the resin DVD sales because Netflix decides to put random shit on there all the time now. There's so many fucking like shitty asylum movies and like things like that on Netflix nowadays.
Well, what they gotta do is they gotta show the shareholders like, here, all these new movies are coming in. We're gonna get you more money. Don't worry about it. You don't tell them what movies they are. Like
people have an obsession with bad movies. That's why Adam Sandler has like a fucking three movie deal with Netflix.
People just want to see. They're like just so many moviegoers that they don't give a fuck if the movie's good or not.
I wish I was one of those people where I could my roommate can sit down and watch a shitty movie and enjoy it. And I'm like, I wish I was you. I wish I wasn't such a little bitch and I'd had to like pick and choose. I sit on Netflix for like 40 minutes trying to figure out what movie to watch, and then I like end up not watching any movies and just fucking watching like reruns of some TV show. Like this. Well, sucks.
Sometimes I can enjoy a shitty movie. Sometimes it depends on what kind of like. What kind
it always
of movie
pisses me off. I'd rather just watch a review or a breakdown of it, like, than actually supporting and watching the movie if it's bad.
Yeah.
Like, well, this is like a debate though. This is like Alien Covenant came out recently, and I went to go see it by myself because I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And honestly, a lot of people fucking hate it because a lot of the core like a lot of the questions Prometheus was asking, they kind of just ditched it. In Alien Covenant, in which I kind of get, like, I kind of understood that. I was like, shit. Like, there was like the engineer thing, and they're like, yeah, they're all dead now.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
I haven't seen the movie. I don't
by the time this fucking podcast comes out, that movie will be on goddamn DVD. So let's just like keep talking.
So yeah, whatever, dude. Point is, the movie is essentially based around the fucking David character from Prometheus. He's like an evil android, and he is an interesting thing because he wants to like show people that he can create too, because he was always told that like he can't create anything because he's a fucking robot, and honestly he really can't, but he did. He created the xenomorphs in a way. He started like breeding them.
See, that's what fucking pisses me off. Like, I thought the most interesting thing about Alien Covenant, not Alien Covenant, the Alien series, is that, hey, these xenomorphs are like an unknown entity and they still don't know how they work. And they're like, yeah, some guy just fucking made them up.
That's stupid. So that's
it like kills. So now I can't watch the movie and think, wow, this is such a beautiful creature. It's so interesting how this like is discovered. They learn about the movie shows how the creature works without telling you any exposition, and then this movie just makes the whole thing a fucking exposition feast. Like, here's some guy fucking made xenomorphs.
Here's the thing about it. In Prometheus, the engineers created the fucking some form of like an alien, not the xenomorph, because this was like way back before the first Alien movie. So basically, the prequels are like showing you how they eventually created the perfect organism, which is the xenomorph. There were like protomorphs and all the other shit in the prequels. But like later on, it shows you up like how they created the xenomorph, and like essentially the engineers created them to like fucking like as a weapon for some fucking reason, and you don't know why. And they're like, oh, it's a big question. Why did they create these fucking aliens to kill someone or whatever? But never answered.
You know, it sounds like they fucking took like a bunch of plot points from Halo and just reapplied them to the Alien series.
It's fucking weird. I don't know, because David afterwards, the fucking android, he goes to like their planet, their home planet, and he fucking just eradicates them all before he does anything. Like, he gets onto the planet and just literally like lets out the fucking goo that like kills everyone instantly, and it's all just neatly packaged. You're like, oh yeah, they're all in one place, they're all dead now. Can't ask any more questions. So convenient.
It's like he's like, hey, I wrote this really, really dynamic, interesting plot point, but I didn't know how to flesh it out. So instead of fucking trying like to work it into the story, let's just kind of fucking throw it all off the cliff and get rid of it. Fuck it. Who cares?
Even though I've been talking shit about David, he's honestly probably the most interesting character in that movie.
Which one?
David, the android, the one that kills him.
What does Danny McBride do in this movie?
He's
comic relief.
That's it.
He's the pilot. He's actually not comic relief at all. He's actually very serious in the movie.
He's actually like turned into a good actor now. He's in a lot of serious movies. Yeah. Him and Jonah Hill kind of went from like, hey, we're the funny fat guy, to hey, we can actually act.
Well, Seth Rogen can't do that.
Well, yeah, I didn't say fucking Seth Rogen, did I? Seth Rogen has not been a serious
if you
role
mention
in his
Steve
entire
Jobs, if you mention Steve Jobs, then don't kid yourself, because he wasn't that great in that movie.
Seth Rogen was Steve Jobs?
No, he was.
No, he was
Michael
Fassbender. He was in it. Yeah. Okay.
He was Wozniak or whatever the fuck.
I didn't watch Steve Jobs. I didn't watch that one. I watched the one with Ashton Kutcher, and I didn't like it that much.
Isn't it called Jobs?
It's just called Jobs. Apparently, Ashton Kutcher
Why
almost
is it called
fucking
Jobs?
died on the set of Steve Jobs because
Yeah,
he
that
did the
Steve
Steve
Jobs
Jobs diet, and
of
it's just
apples.
eating fucking apples, and he died. He was getting super malnourished, and like, you're gonna fucking die, dude. Stop doing that. There's a reason Steve Jobs fucking died, because he's an idiot, and he fucking malnourished himself to death. He didn't die from cancer. He just died from like stupidity.
He did get cancer though.
He got cancer and
He
he
was going
refused to
to die.
treat it. He refused to treat it, and then instead, in place of treatment, did the Steve Jobs diet
How
of just
can you
eating
talk
fucking
so
apples.
insensitively about
Apple's a
Greece,
fucking
man?
hack company. Their products are
is now.
shit. I've always
personally
stood by
like
the fact
Apple
that
products.
Apple's
I
products are
feel-
inferior.
I feel like a lot of younger people would disagree with you.
Yeah, well, a lot of younger people are fucking stupid, so they can go fucking get hit by a bus.
Okay, you're gonna alienate everyone here.
If you
Everyone's
have an
fucking
Apple
leaving.
device, shit, actually,
No,
fuck, we can't do that.
stop,
Our
stop.
podcast is on iTunes. We're fucked. We're fucked. Cut this
You
part
can't
out.
fucking say
We're
this, dude.
fucked.
Fucking goddamn it.
Apple,
I-
don't listen to this
Here.
episode. We're sorry.
Here, Apple,
I
I'm gonna give you something good. Okay.
I have
like
an iPod
Apple.
Nano.
I like Apple product. Well, I like the iPhone because it does what I need it to do, and it lets me keep notes and keep track of Google Docs and everything like that. And I'm just used to the interface, and I could never go to an Android. It's just how I function. It just works
Alright,
better.
That's enough. That's enough. You can't plug their shit for too long.
The only reason
Alright,
Apple's
this
good is
isn't
because the
their
interface
podcast.
is simplistic, so simple people can use the simple interface.
Fuck
That's
you.
why. So, well, no,
you.
every person that I've met that has an iPhone is generally 20 to 30 years older than me.
Some brain dead fucking little shit.
They're either that
who's
or
using an
they're
iPhone.
like a rich white kid and they want to show off their wealth by having a fucking $2,000 phone.
Okay, we're generalizing really hard here. I'll be honest.
Well, I'm speaking from my own personal experience. It's either
Oh, yeah?
old people or it's.
Oh yeah, what if Hitler was like, "Oh, I'm speaking from experience. All Jews are fucking horrible people that steal money."
Oh my god.
Huh? What would you say to that?
Okay, I'm basically saying these are the people who
rotten human being.
You're comparing me saying that these are the certain people who use iPhones to these are the people that should be fucking eradicated from the face of the earth.
foam
And
mouth
You did call
breather,
them
dude.
all
You son of a
inferior.
bitch.
Let's be honest.
You did say that. You called them stupid.
okay, guys, just because I want to start a fucking cleansing.
You want to start a
of
fucking
iPhone
race war
users.
here.
A race war between iPhones and
The fucking-
Androids.
It's like the fucking
What about
console
Google
wars, not
Pixel,
the
though?
phone wars. Dude, that shit.
Google
I saw
Pixel?
fucking trailers for that all over the place, and then I never saw the release of the phone. Like
It just kind of came out.
Where's Google Glass?
Google Glass got canceled.
yeah,
What about the? Wouldn't you be still cool if like you actually owned a pair still?
they
Like,
had
you had it,
they
yeah.
had test pairs, but they
Yeah,
never
they-
fucking worked
yeah.
very well.
It's because there was no market for it at the time.
Because they're like,
who's gonna be fucking spending a grand on like fucking glasses?
well, plus
probably
like
go down.
they slide off your fucking face and break right off the bat. Like
I've
they're
never
like,
heard of
look at
that
this guy
happening.
doing backflips, and I'm like,
Maybe don't do
There's no
backflips
fucking-
when you have a fucking expensive.
well, they're
device in your
advertising
face.
like you do parkour, do like stunts and stuff. Use it like a GoPro. I'm like, if you fucking slip and like fall and they fall off, they're broken. Like, it makes no sense.
That'd be pretty funny.
This
If
guy's
like
wearing, a
during the
fucking-
demonstration, he's like, "I'll do parkour." He does a backflip and he just falls in his plate.
I want
He falls in his
to see a
face.
press conference where some guy's wearing like some like glasses like technology, and he fucking trips on his way up and breaks them. And that's the only prototype available for the press conference. And they're like,
I'd
"Fuck."
buy them just because of that. I'd be like, I think I got it. This guy deserves my support. I feel bad for him.
Like, it was a really good product too, but he fucking breaks them on his way up to show them off. What a poor guy.
That'd be fucking the poor ass shit, dude. So let's move on to our next topic
Okay.
of E3. Since we touched upon it very briefly.
There were some cool games. I had no expectations coming in, so I wasn't as disappointed really as a lot of people
Keith, what do you think?
I actually was less than impressed with pretty much
Uh-huh.
everything. I think the
Uh-huh.
only
It's 'cause you had
things
expectations.
I had no expectations. I was like, I'm really not interested in E3 this year. and I
You
looked
can't
at-
be disappointed if you have no expectations.
like, it was just so fucking boring. I was like, I'm not expecting anything great, but I got less than bad kind of deal. I was like, wow, this looks really uninteresting. It's sequels. I don't think there's no really new IPs.
There was
other
like
than
Anthem's
I
new.
it's Division with jetpacks. It's a
It
carbon
looks
copy.
fucking cool. It's not. It is not because Division was anus. Okay.
It's the exact same systems, exact
wait.
everything though.
Wait, was Was the Division, was it fucking published or was it developed
No, that was
by
Ubisoft.
BioWare?
That was Ubisoft.
Oh, it was, okay.
It's literally Microsoft's like, hey, we want our own Division, but exclusive.
See,
this
everyone's
time.
saying that. I'm saying it's like Destiny. It's like it's really not though. Like,
It is,
yeah,
it's
there's
the same
guns, but
system.
Borderlands did like the unique guns and cool guns way before that.
It's like MMO, PvP, fucking grindfest.
It's not
That's
MMO
the
though.
same.
It's just co-op and stuff like that. And it looks like it's drop in, drop out co-op, which is pretty cool to
the
me.
same as Division. Same
There's
as
only
Destiny.
2 things I'm looking forward to. Actually, there's like 3 things I'm looking forward to, and those are all from Nintendo. Fucking Super Mario Odyssey, Kingdom Rabid Battles, whatever the fuck it's
That's
called.
from Ubisoft, not Nintendo.
It's still from it's a crossover, right?
I know,
Do you
but it's
actually
made by
fucking
Ubisoft
like
using
the
Mario
Rabbids?
characters.
Do you actually like that
But-
franchise? The Rabbids
Does
franchise?
anyone actually like legitimately
I fucking
like
liked
that franchise?
You're a fucking
liked
horrible
it.
person, you know?
Why? Why can't I like fucking
You're the kind of
Rabbids?
guy that only has movie games in his game library.
That's not fucking true.
Using this fucking
I swear
channel,
to
you guys
God.
played the fucking Smurf game. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, he bought that.
Stop.
He bought that.
Stop fucking calling me out on my fucking podcast.
Anthem looked neat.
Hold on, I'm gonna see what fucking games I have.
Okay, while he's doing
Conti-
that, I'm gonna.
Continue with what you what
Anthem
you
looks
liked, and I'll say
cool.
what I liked.
There's like a few at each.
Count?
What?
Is the Alien vs Predator count?
Yes. Yes.
Shit.
Did I buy you that game? I think I bought that for you for like $3.
We all have that game on Steam, but he has
Yeah,
it on
because we
fucking
played it.
disc as well.
Fuck. Anthem looked good. That one Pixel game they showed at Microsoft looked cool. Or was it EA? I don't remember, to be honest.
Fucking
EA
is a
surprisingly had
billion.
some new stuff.
The only things I was looking forward to this press conference were Far Cry 5 because I wanted to see gameplay.
They did not show nearly enough of
I
that.
couldn't find anything.
I didn't
guys.
see
I'm
much. I
sorry.
was kind of like, if it's anything
showed-
what the gameplay trailer looks like, I'd be impressed, but I'm not sure if it's going to be like that. I was expecting Death Stranding and The Last of Us Part 2. Nothing for either of them.
They even said they weren't going to be at E3 though for Death Stranding.
Death Stranding did, but he was at E3 though, so I thought maybe
Yeah,
he's trying to throw us off because he had a
Nah.
big booth, but he fucking Last of Us Part 2 was
See-
I was disappointed. There's nothing for that.
There was just so much stuff not here. Or not
God
there.
of War looked. You know what's really funny? All the third-person games that they showcased all really looked the
Look
same.
the same,
to me.
yeah. I can agree to that for Sony. It just they have a formula now for like how stuff works.
They're like,
It's
here,
like
remember what Naughty Dog did? Just do that every time.
I mean, I think
Thanks,
Naughty Dog
guys.
is working on the new God of War, right? They have some involvement, I think.
Yeah, they are actually working on the new God of War.
So yeah, there's
You
a
sure?
reason. If everything's like look, everything is like very cohesive, I guess, on the Sony platform. Like at least their pushes, they're all pretty similar.
I was impressed with Shadow of the Colossus, but then again, I'm like, do they really need a third remaster? Could they not just re-release it on the PlayStation Store?
It's like not nearly as bad as like all the Skyrim remasters and shit like that.
Well,
Well, at
There's a
least
lot.
yeah,
Well,
this
I'm
game's
actually-
old, but still, they had a fucking. I'm like, you know, it would have been really nice if they just remastered Ico and Shadow of the Colossus into the same fucking bundle that they did last time with the remasters of those two games, because that would have
Probably.
made sense.
But the thing is, they know that people don't really play Ico.
People like Ico. I don't
People
know.
like Ico, but like, it's not.
Well, who the
you
fuck?
know,
Why not just sell both together and be like, hey, if one person doesn't like the other game, they're buying it for one game no matter what, and double your sales potentially.
See, that's what I'm curious. Like, how much are they going to sell the remaster for Shadow of the
If it's
Colossus? Like
more
20
than
bucks? It should not be more than
$30, I'm
20
gonna be
bucks.
pissed the fuck off. If
It
it's
should not be more than
30.
20 bucks. 'Cause,
Well, I'm
like, you can
we're Canadian, so we're
Oh.
gonna have to pay an extra $10 no matter what. So
probably.
yeah, but if it's more
Um,
than 30, I'd be like, fuck off. I'm not touching that game with a
I'm
10
looking forward to fucking Wolfenstein 2.
That looked really good
Yeah,
too.
that looks cool.
I think it's kind of weird they called it Wolfenstein 2, but I get it because
I
it's a
know.
reboot in a way.
There's more than
It's-
one Wolf. Yeah, the other one was a reboot, and there's more than one Wolfenstein.
I'm
game
playing the
originally.
other one right now. I'm in the midst of playing the New Order.
And I've heard
which
it's
is
really
that
good,
one.
and apparently I don't have
It is really
I
good.
think maybe I do have it. I don't know.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's like, it's not fucking like Call of Duty and shit.
exactly.
It's like
it's meant to play
it's
like
like
old
they have
stuff.
secrets and like collectibles and like good fucking like it's real tight fucking gameplay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the original Far
Well-
Cry, where it's not open world, it's more linear, and it's give you some tight gameplay
Yeah.
and stuff. Because like the new Far Cries are just like, here's an open world but first person, but the original Far Cry was like, here's a linear shooter that gives you freedom of expression, like Crisis does, but probably
Like
better.
Crysis.
I think I've owned both Crysis games and then never.
I only
them.
played the first one and I liked it a lot. Never played the second or third one. Honestly, this press so far E3 was kind of like,
I mean, it's done. Like, that's the thing. Like, there were so many things that I wanted to see. Like, I would have liked to see, but they weren't there. Like, Halo 6 wasn't there. Apparently, they're not making a Halo 3 remaster. Sad.
Good.
So much disappointment.
Halo 3 did get a remaster. They upgraded the textures and gave it 60 FPS.
Not
That's all
really.
it needs. It doesn't look bad though. The 360 version still
they
holds up to
upscaled
today.
it to 1080, I think.
Yeah, they upscaled it from 480
But they didn't
to
actually
1080.
make HD textures or like HD like cutscenes or anything like that. Like the fucking Halo 2 treatment, that was good. And
Well,
like,
yeah, but the 360 graphics they made it to look good like already, and they had to downscale it to 480 for the console. So that's a true story. I learned that Halo 3 was in 480p.
I would have bought it like as a 10, 15, maybe even 20 DLC for like the Master Chief Collection for Halo 3. I would have bought that for like 10 or 15 bucks.
Well, where's Halo 3 ODST?
They already did the remaster for it.
Really?
Yeah, it's a DLC for the Master Chief Collection.
Holy fuck, I never heard of that. I'd actually get that.
Yeah, I don't recall it being that much.
You know, one thing kind of made me laugh a little bit. The new Xbox.
This podcast? Oh.
4K 60 FPS on a console. And they're like,
how many times did they mention 4K?
and guess what the fucking game they showcased was?
Fucking
Minecraft.
Assassin's Creed? Oh,
Minecraft. It showed off Minecraft in 4K. I'm like,
Minecraft.
you have so many fucking good-looking IPs, and you show off a fucking game that looks the same in 144p and 1080p. Why the fuck?
A few things on that. One, I know Minecraft's a meme, but the fact that it's crossplay now is really cool. Like the
It's
fact
on
that
fucking PC already. Who gives a fuck?
No, but you can crossplay between platforms. Like every version of Minecraft, you can co-play now, like crossplay.
I can't wait to play with my little cousin from Uganda.
That shouldn't even be an like.
But no other game does it.
Yes,
I know it shouldn't be. What game? What game does crossplay?
Fucking Lost Planet did that with PlayStation, PC, and Xbox.
Okay.
It all crossplay
Okay,
together.
but
That was from 2000.
See, that's one example though. I know. I'm not saying that it's it's
Rocket League does
crossplay
between PC and PS4. A bunch of indie games do that. AAA games don't, because that's how they lose money. They want to sell consoles, so they're like, "Fuck you, buy a console if you want to play with your buddies."
Oh, hold on. Before we continue onwards, we're actually not going to continue onwards because we're just going on to tangent. What do you guys think about Battlefront 2?
Fuck
What do you guys
off.
think about that?
It looks
Okay.
It looks cool, but people are instantly forgetting. Fuck.
Everything that happened with, like, the last one?
They're fucking idiots for just blindly pre-ordering the new one.
You know what's crazy?
I'm not
Guess what? The
pre-ordering
fucking
that.
Battlefront 2, the original one, still holds up better than the new Battlefront game.
Yep.
It's true.
I bought it for $2. I still play it today. I don't need the new fucking cash-in version of it
I've
with
never
less
went
content.
back since.
If it doesn't have Galactic Conquest, I don't fucking care. That's the only reason.
Galactic Conquest is like the one with like hundreds of thousands of people, right?
That sold me on goddamn Battlefront 2. You can play your own campaign. It's like a strategy. You can basically play online with your friends, like 2 teams of 4 having a fucking campaign against each other. And it's fucking crazy. It's good. That is probably the best game mode I've ever seen in a shooter.
Yeah?
Wait, what do you
And
mean?
they'll
Like
never recreate
What do
it.
you mean like a campaign? Like
It's basically, so Galactic Conquest is, each of your teams start out with, I think, 4 planets. There's 20 planets in total, right? And each of your team starts with 4 planets claimed. The other ones are neutral. And you each move 1 ship, 1 cruiser around, and try to claim planets. And you can try, and basically the only way to win is to have one team controls all planets, like entirely.
that's gotta be a long.
They can last like upwards of, I think the longest one I did was 100 hours with my friends. We did it over like a course of like a year. Like every time we come over, we do it.
Damn, dude. That's
Like
that's cool.
if you're
Like,
good though, it's basically based on skill. If you're evenly matched, it can go on forever. It's like a game of Risk, like a good game of Risk.
So is it like you travel to a planet and then?
Yeah, you basically
Like,
let the
you
tree
battle
take. It's
for it?
turn-based. It's turn-based, so you battle for planets. And what's really cool is that if you intersect between planets, you have space battles, right? And
Oh,
the one thing that makes it more interesting is that each base starts out with only 1 character type, the general soldier, like the regular soldier. And then as you claim planets, you get money. You can buy new soldiers. You can buy power-ups like stronger weapons or shields for one fight.
So what happens if you get to like a neutral planet? Like what happens? Do you fight like NPCs or?
I think actually I'm not sure if there's art. I mean, I feel like there were neutral planets, but I might be wrong. But I think if you fight a neutral planet, I think both teams fight. But one team plays the invading team gets the attack. I guess it's
a little confusing.
It's a confusing concept,
cool.
but once you get into it, it's very cool. Yeah, but they didn't have that. Stuff. It really bums me out.
Can't wait for someone to tell us that we're just fucking dead wrong.
I still fucking play the game. I was just playing it like last week with my buddy.
Did they shut down the servers for it? Or is it
yeah, you have to host it with like Hamachi and stuff like that.
Fuck it. I haven't had Hamachi in a long time.
Or the Game Ranger.
Game Ranger too, yeah.
Yeah, we've done that before.
Yeah, we did that. But anyway, so yeah, video games are cool. Next topic.
Video games are cool. What do you guys want to talk about?
Andy, I heard you had some questions for Keaton that you wanted to ask him.
Right,
the little interview we had with Sid, last episode,
yeah. We're just gonna do that now, I guess. Fucking, who cares? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna ask you a couple questions,
okay.
and then we'll probably do something else with you, and then we'll probably just end it there.
All right.
So let's begin. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So which Hogwarts professor gets your blood pumping? Is it Severus Snape, Rubius Hagrid, Pomona Sprout? I don't know what the fuck that is.
I think that's
Remus Lupin, Sybil Trelawney, or Gilderoy Lockhart? Which one gets your blood pumping?
Dude, they're all like old people and fuck.
You saying you wouldn't want Severus Snape in your gooch?
Like, hold up for a second. I thought Hagrid was the fucking groundskeeper, not a professor.
He is in some of the later books, actually. He
becomes a professor, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Imagine that scraggly beard.
Okay, let's just say Snape.
Snape, alright. Alright. If these names were sex positions, which one would you be most into? Quirinus Quirrell, Neville Longbottom, Wilhelmina. What the fuck is that name? Wilhelmina Grubbly Plank, Bartemius Crouch.
Hubbly Plank sounds good.
I want the Crouch one.
The Crouch one, Bartemius Crouch. All right.
Sounds like you crouch down to shit on somebody.
All right. This next question here. Which Weasley would you most like to wheeze?
What the fuck is?
Please tell me Guinea's
What the fuck is that?
Guinea is an option, though.
Okay, then Guinea.
Alright. Which spell best describes your sex life?
Oh god.
Aqua Erecto, Silencio, Anapneo, Bombarda Maxima, Cave in Iminicum, Confundo, Diminuendo, Evida Cadavra. Avada Kedavra.
I'll do that one.
Okay,
yeah.
Sure. Alright. Which Quidditch team are you most like in bed?
Oh god.
Chaser, Beater, Snitch, Keeper, Seeker, or Bludger? Which one? I fucking butchered half these names.
Can I get that one more time?
Chaser, Beater, Snitch, Keeper, Seeker, or Bludger?
There's a lot of fucked up ways to go this in.
Bludger sounds kind of...
It sounds really fucked up. It sounds like you fucking beat somebody with a fucking map.
What about Beater? That's actually like literally like fucking beating someone.
A snitch is like you fuck someone and then you snitch on them.
You tell someone about it? Or you snitch on them, alright. You keep him locked in a dungeon.
I hope that's not what it is. I'll pick Seeker, I guess.
Seeker,
yeah,
alright.
That sounds at least fucked up.
Do you think Voldemort has a penis?
Yes.
Of course, then.
I mean, unless it fell off like
There's four options.
Oh boy.
Of course. No, he don't. I refuse to think about it. Or, I sure hope so, wink face.
I refuse to think about it.
I refuse to think about it, alright. Who is the real hero of the series? Harry? Hermione? Ronald? Dumby? Neville?
Dumby.
Or Tom Riddle?
What the fuck? Do Harry.
What the fuck? Alright, this is a weird next question. Which of these Ben Henry quizzes would you rather take? Alright, so I'm gonna read off the fucking
This is the guy who made
quiz
this
names here. Yeah, whatever. Are you more twink or daddy? How many of these kinky things have you actually done? What % dominatrix are you? Or answer these 7 questions correctly to prove you're a penis expert. Which one would you rather take?
Let's do daddy.
Are you more Twink or Daddy? All right.
Yeah.
You got Hufflepuff.
Ew, what the
So-
fuck? No, I'm a Ravenclaw. What is this?
You're wrong,
Which
bitch.
Hogwarts house are you in bed? You're Hufflepuff.
I don't feel like this is an
In
official...
bed. In bed.
Oh.
That's.
I don't,
In bed.
I don't feel like this is an official
So-
Pottermore test.
You're a Hufflepuff into the sack, and honestly, that means a lot of people underestimate you. People assume just because you're sweet and nice that you don't know how to get down, but your skills are up there with the best of the best.
Oh my god.
That's what.
Did you like that?
You proud of
That's
yourself?
interesting.
I'm proud of myself.
Oh my god.
So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that.
That was pretty
I don't know how to
good.
feel
Now
now.
you can brag. You can brag to all your friends that you're a Hufflepuff.
You're a fucking Hufflepuff in the sack. That you fuck people like little badger thing. Right? That's what a
Little
Hufflepuff is.
I
Like a little
think
badger.
so. It's like a
Hufflepuff.
badger. I think is their thing.
You fuck like a badger. You can tell all your future lovers that you fuck like a badger, and they'll be really.
Everyone else gets a fucking lion, a fucking serpent.
I'd
a
rather
raven, and
not
then
get
just
fucked
fucking
by a
badger.
bird, though. I'd rather not get fucked by a bird. Snake, maybe. Lion. Well, it's a griffin, not really a lion. That'd be
It's a
interesting.
lion, isn't it? Or no, it is a griffin.
I mean, it's called Gryffindor for a reason, I guess, right?
It's called Gryffindor
Alright.
because there's a guy named Gryffindor. God,
Really?
God, learn your lore.
Hold on, I got 3 questions for you. You gotta answer them as quickly as possible, alright?
Alright. I wasn't aware there were more
Alright.
tests. Okay.
Alright. Are you gay?
No.
If Rosie O'Donnell spread her fucking legs right now, would you fuck her? Would you fuck her?
No.
Are you liberal? Answer carefully.
I'm more of a middle guy.
It's a cop-out
So you're
answer,
fucking
but I'll
commie?
accept it. I'll accept it. I'll accept it.
Oh my god.
There you go. That was our last segment.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What
kind of
does
question
what
was
does that
that?
prove?
What was...
They're just random questions I thought of.
That's terrible.
Right
Fuck off.
Who does that?
Listen, all right, we're not organized here. All right, I didn't
can
fucking,
tell.
I didn't plan ahead. All right, so I just
That's why
kind
he has
of
so many
I
fucking
winged it.
kids. He never plans. He never plans his pregnancies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty much. It's me. So,
uh,
Keaton, now that we're fucking done here,
Yeah.
you can plug all your shit. Where can people find you?
Hey,
You know?
find me at...
thank you so much,
At-
Keaton, for joining us on the
Thank-
podcast.
Fuck
We're gonna
you.
be.
I can be found at Defend the End on Twitter. That's also my YouTube channel. Well, no, it's not my YouTube channel anymore. My channel is just Keaton Moore. You can find it on my YouTube channel and also the media studio that I work on with. I make podcasts and sketches and some gaming stuff. And also
We're
some
gonna
stuff
link
soon.
all of it. We're gonna link all of it in the description.
Wow.
I think I interrupted you. You're gonna say something else?
No, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Regardless,
Yeah.
what the fuck were you gonna say? You're interrupting me right now.
No,
I just want you to
you're
know
right. I'm sorry.
it's upsetting me
I'm so sorry.
a lot.
You continue.
I'm gonna start raging here. I'm gonna go into fucking unbridled rage. I swear to God.
Okay,
His
It's
veins
gonna
are
be
bulging
really
out,
bad.
Keaton. Look what you've fucking done.
Andy, go ahead. Andy,
He's
go.
gonna pop a blood vessel.
No, you know
Andy,
what?
I said you
forgot
could
what I
go.
was
Just
gonna say.
go, Andy.
No, I forgot what I was gonna say. You go ahead.
Okay.
No, you go.
Okay.
No, you go.
So, as I was saying, thanks for joining me on my podcast, guys.
Oh my
Fuck
I've been
off.
Keaton. I've been joined by Andy and
Son
Kiefer.
of
Get
a
him out of
bitch.
here. Security, pull this guy off the mic. Get him out of here. Get him
I
out of
want the
here.
mall security to take him out with a gun.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me,
Do mall
guys.
Later.
security guys get guns,
Thanks
actually?
for joining
Thanks
us.
for having me, guys. Bye-bye.
No, wait, serious
This is
though.
my last-
Serious.
this is
Wait,
my
finish the
last
podcast
podcast.
with one last question. Do mall security guys get guns?
No.
Why not?
They
No.
because they turn their hips to fake that they have a gun. I learned
What
that
a
from
stupid
Paul Blart.
fucking-
Yeah, but what if a
question.
mall shooter came in? What the fuck would you do then? You have no gun.
Paul Blart would just tackle him.
God damn it!
You had to bring up fucking Paul Blart, didn't you? You just
Yeah.
had to. Thanks for listening, guys. Make sure to download the podcast on iTunes. We'll see you next
And also
time.
download Paul Blart 2 coming soon.
No.